Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my bathroom. I feel like I've started many videos in this bathroom recently. Why, I don't know, but it's a weird trend. Anyway, today I have my morning skincare routine for you guys. Like I say with every skincare video, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not an esthetician, I'm just somebody who loves skincare and I have real skincare concerns. So these are the things that just work for me and how my skin reacts to products. Obviously, if you have any medical concerns, please go see a doctor or a dermatologist for your skincare concerns. I'll try to answer any questions I can in the comments, but I'm a real person with real skin, and that's the reason I love making these videos. The other thing I always like to say before we dive in is my skin type. I have very dry, acne-prone skin. It is my time of the month currently, so I have a little breakout going here, but definitely dry, acne prone. I also live in a very dry climate, so that affects my skincare and what I use. I will say that this routine currently is working super well for me, except for my little hormonal breakout here. My skin has never been more smooth or clear than with this routine. I think the only other time it was clearer was when I was pregnant, which my skin was like super clear when I was pregnant. My skin is almost as clear as that, which is crazy for me. So this is really working for me. So I definitely wanted to share it with you guys. And yeah, let's hop right into the skincare. All right, let's just hop right in. So first of all, it is like noon, okay? I already have sunscreen on my face because of David's new nap schedule and work when I work out. I don't want to wash my face before I work out, but I also want to make sure my skin is protected from the sun in that in-between time. So I have some sunscreen on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have a little reusable cotton round and this simple micellar water. I don't have a favorite micellar water. I wasn't using it too often, but this is great just to quickly get the sunscreen off my face without having to like go in with a cleansing oil or anything. I can just quickly go over my skin with this just to get the like first layer off in the sunscreen and stuff so my cleanser can really work. And I do put sunscreen on my eyelids too, so I'm just gonna gently, this is like the hardest part for me. I just want to like swipe around my eyes and I know I shouldn't. So that, like I said, just to get off the sunscreen really quickly, and it just takes less time than an oil cleanser. So the second thing I'm going to do is cleanse my face now. I have my little Foreo Luna Mini 2. I don't even know if they make the Mini 2 anymore, but I know they make like the Mini 3. I love my Foreo, it's amazing. I've talked about this at length, how much I like it. And then I'm going to use the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. This is my current favorite. They sell these huge bottles at Costco in a 2-pack. They're super cheap. I find this to be really effective, really gentle. It doesn't make me break out, doesn't dry out my skin, but I really feel like my skin is nice and cleansed after I use it. And Cetaphil is just one of those brands that like I trust, and I know it's not gonna irritate my semi-sensitive skin. So I'm gonna wash my face with these next. So I like to kind of put cleanser on here and then just like distribute it a little bit before I turn it on. So I'm just barely gliding it across my skin. I'm not pressing into my skin at all. My skin will probably turn red. It just happens whenever I like touch my skin or, you know, cleanse, or I'm working out too much or something. Like if I get really hot, my skin turns red. It's just one of those things. I've always had a really red face, so it just is what it is. It's one of those things. But I just use the little buzzing to, you know, gently cleanse my skin. I feel like this part of my skincare routine hasn't really changed that much in terms of like my morning, but it's always good to share. I feel like my skin, I'm sure I'll say this at nighttime too, but my skin, except for like the hormonal breakouts that come with my time of the month, my skin really has never been more clear or more smooth. And I feel like this routine is really, really working for me. And I think part of why it's working is it's so simple. It really is a super simple routine. It doesn't take me very long, but it's effective. I'm using ingredients that my skin likes and responds well to. So that makes it really easy to, you know, stick with as well, because I'm seeing good results. So I'm just gonna rinse that off. All right, then I'm just gonna pat my skin dry, and we'll get into the one serum I use during the day. I've talked about this serum a lot. If you've been watching me for a while, you'll know what it is. It's the Naturium Azelaic Acid topical 10% one. I've tried their emulsion before. The emulsion just didn't work as well for me personally as their topical acid did, which is more of like a serum-y texture. The emulsion's like kind of in between a serum and a lotion. But azelaic acid is great for acne and redness. If you suffer with acne while you're pregnant, azelaic acid is pregnancy safe, breastfeeding safe, so it's a great option for that. And I just find it really does help my like red marks and my acne and all of that stuff. I've been using this since I found I was pregnant with my son, and he is now almost 14 months old. So I've been using this stuff for a really long time, and it really truly does work, and I am obsessed. And then that was all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put some cream on now. I use a CeraVe moisturizing cream. This is the cream I've been using for a while. Again, I have super dry skin, so I can use a cream morning and night, and my skin will be very happy about it. Colorado is a super dry state, especially in the summers. So even in the summers, I use a heavy cream on my skin because it's so dry. My skin just needs to like lock in that moisture and stuff. And the CeraVe, you know, has hyaluronic acid and all that good stuff, so it's really great. I've always liked the CeraVe moisturizing cream. Again, you can get a 2-pack of this at Costco, and one comes with a pump, and then you can change the lids. I love it. It's amazing. And it's affordable. That's what I love about it. It's so, so good. And it works. All right, and then the last step is sunscreen. I am going to do one step before that though. So if I'm putting on makeup, I like to do this step before sunscreen because it's kind of like an oil, and I don't want to interfere with how my sunscreen performs. So I'm going to use the Live Tinted Hugo in the shade Dawn. This stuff is great. It's got squalene, and I think the first ingredient is actually squalene in this. So it's actually like a really nice oil sort of consistency for your skin. And it helped, you know, with the hydration and the moisturization. I don't know what I was gonna say there. So it's actually like a nice skincare step too. But it gives you this beautiful glow. It definitely makes my skin look a little pink. So I don't know if I'd wear this like on its own. But underneath my sunscreen, it just looks so pretty and glowy. And I feel like my skin always feels like super hydrated and moisturized after I use this. So love that. It's so, so pretty. You can use this on your body too. I'll take a kabuki brush and put it on like my décolletage and shoulders, and it's gorgeous. So my final step of my skincare is sunscreen. This is the one I've been using recently. This is the Australian Gold Botanicals Tinted Face BB cream stuff. This is all right. First of all, I think they have like 3 shades of this. This is the one for fair to light skin tones. I definitely need the one for light to medium or medium to tan or whatever it is. This is way too light for me. I do appreciate they have 3 different shades though. But it definitely dries down to a matte. It doesn't look, I wouldn't say it looks like dry on my skin, but it definitely dries down to like a matte finish, which I personally don't love. It's just not the kind of finish I like to go for. If I put the glow tint underneath, it doesn't look quite as matte, but without that, it definitely like is super matte. I don't know if I'd buy it again. I'm sure it'd be great for the summer if you get like really oily, or if you're going to like the pool or beach, because this is waterproof, I believe. Yeah, water resistant for 8 minutes or 80 minutes. So it'd be great for that, but like my everyday life, it's not my absolute favorite. So, but you can see it's definitely too pale for me, this particular shade. And I'm not that deep of a skin tone. I do have some fake tan on, but it's definitely too light. So this isn't my favorite, but it's a good sunscreen if you like a more matte sunscreen. So I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup. I'm just gonna kind of speed through this. If you're curious about what I'm using, I'll leave my last get ready with me up in the corner and down below. I talk about everything I'm using in there, but I just want to kind of speed through this in this video. That is my morning skincare routine. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, I keep it really simple. It's what works for me, keeps my life easy and simple as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions for me or any video requests or anything, make sure you leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. And don't forget to subscribe because we would love to have you join our little adventure family. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. So I'll see you in my next adventure. Bye.